Welcome back to the channel. I don't have a whole lot to report today. I do have, I have had two things I've been working on since the last video. One of them I pulled out, so we'll talk about that first. This is my previously known as Vanilla's New Black Sock. It is now known as just a vanilla sock. I pulled it back to here. I almost just, without thinking, ripped the whole thing out. And I'm like, no, I can put some things back here and pick it up. That's what I did. So basically, I just continued on right above where I started the heel. I made my heel flap. Did my turn. I'm working on the decreases now. I have to go, I think a couple inches, maybe an inch bigger, longer than I normally would for my feet. In every other way, the sock will fit her the same as it fits me, but except for the length, it has to be longer. And I'm much happier constructing this. I've done this enough times that I didn't have to look anything up. I didn't have to find a pattern to follow. I just did it. So that's probably what I'll end up going to from now on, unless there's one in a pattern that I haven't tried, and I will attempt it because I do want to try lots of different techniques. Whatever that technique was, I did not like it. I would not recommend. I can't say that. So I've seen plenty of people making these socks, and they had a blast with it. They had no problems. So it's clearly not really just like the pattern itself. It's a combination of the pattern, in my understanding, not working. So the second one is my husband's anniversary sock, and I didn't get very far on that because I ended up, I'm about the same, a little less farther along, or yeah, I'm not as far on this one as I am the other vanilla sock, but this is where I was last time I showed these. There's that pretty, yeah. You can't see it as well in this shady room. I don't like the only light is in the center of the room. I'm gonna have to get a lamp or something to put here so that I have light facing towards what I'm trying to show you, because it just shadows everything. But I really like those cables. They're very simple to make. It's just, and it's not even, you don't even have to like go in and out. It's the same cable the whole way to down the sock, and then it'll have probably like that much distance where there's no cabling at all. Excuse me. And I think that's about all I gotta talk about with that sock. I did I showed you the cake that I caked up. I did do something with the top I'm making. This, I believe it was the Cyrus. Sizing was way too big for what I wanted, and then I went down a size, and it was still too big, and I was like, and then I was thinking I didn't really like the way the yarn worked up in crochet, so I'm like wondering what would it look like in knit. So I cast on and I did one row and that's it. So it is nothing to see here. There's absolutely nothing done to it. So when I get a little more done to that, I will reintroduce it. But for now, that's all we got. Ooh. It's too early. I have not had my coffee. I didn't even make a cup of coffee yet. I just came right in here to make my video. It's not too early. I usually am making my videos a little earlier than this, but I wanted to sleep in, and Jariah said, "No, you're not going to sleep in." He came in and he slapped his frisbee on my arm and sat there, stared at me until I got out of bed. So here we are. But I needed to anyway. I had to get this done, and I got some other stuff I got to do today. So with that, I will let you all go. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I will see you in the next one.